My name is Kwame Hanna, and we're at the Four Walls Squash and Social Club.
All right, Kwame Hanna. So, what inspired you to become an artist, a performer, a creative, etc.?
Well, I always fell in love with the arts when I was a young child. One of my favorite gifts from my father was a comic book strip to whereas I could draw the comics, and I just used to draw stories, and I used to draw stories with some of my characters. Like I had a character named Rastaman, and I used to draw him with Spider-Man, and I had James Creed and things like that from when I was very young. And around grade 5, grade 6, I think, I was in an Acapulco commercial, and I always just felt gravitated towards creative things.
All right, so who would you consider your top 3 creative or artistic inspirations overall?
Overall, I'll have to say my Uncle Sean, my Aunt Dawn, and my Uncle Bud.
All right, and then I noticed the top you're wearing. What is this? Is it a hoodie? Is this a jacket?
It's the hoodie of my grandfather on the $100 bill, and this is from my collection designed by Ira Gray Eyes Turner. He works with me along with Third Dimension Media, and we have a website called thirddimensionmedia.org, and I have over 150 items that me and him have designed from different clothing lines, from called Afribar to stuff from my Third Dimension, from my characters and things like that. And generally we try and do some more to represent the Bahamas, but we have to get certain permissions first before we can do certain things.
Of course. Now, could you find these products on the website?
Yes, on thirddimensionmedia.org.
Awesome. Now, when you performed at Four Wall Squash and Social Club, well, you didn't exactly perform. You previewed a song that you generated through AI. Could you tell me a little bit about that story, how that song came about?
Okay, what got me using AI, because I was against using it at first, but what happened was I wrote this song, right? And I wrote this song, and my little brother gave me the beat. His rap name is Deaf Ninja. And when I wrote this song, the young lady stole the song, and she was performing it with Nas and Damian Marley. And I watched her perform it, and it hurt me. And then I was trying to do artwork. I was paying Bohemian artists to do certain artwork, and they wouldn't draw my things. They would either say they had to design it this way, and I'm paying them now, and they're telling me what I'm doing with my creations, and so I just felt I had to take a leap, and the AI saved me. It puts the power back in the hand of the writer. Because sometimes the vocalist gets too much control. Because sometimes people will listen to anything once it sounds good. They won't care what was being said. And I wanted a different philosophy from that. And so I wanted to put the power back into the hands of the writer. And I'm glad AI helped me do that with what I'm trying to do with my AI music and artwork.
Awesome. So now the last question is, what do you look forward to most in the future? What should people expect from you?
I want to create the best movie, the best book story ever, the best comic book series ever. I want to be one of the greatest. I want to challenge Shakespeare. I want to challenge Stan Lee. I want to challenge Steven Spielberg. I want to be one of the all-time greats. And so I want people to expect greatness from me because I come from greatness.
All right. Amazing, man. Good stuff.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.